TGIF, MLK Day weekend. If you have it off, figure this out without messing up anything. So this, I need another clip. Yeah, I need another clip. Yeah, so I'm going to do a comedy show. I'm going to see Akash sing. He's at Stand Up Live Phoenix. I don't say I don't go to a lot of comedy shows. I don't. I'm thinking the last one I went to see was Joe McHale. This was not when he's on the talk or the soup or whatever. It's at least within the last 10 years. With one of my ex-coworkers, friends, who's now kind of a coworker again. And the thing about Stand Up Live is they have a 2-drink minimum. It's not necessarily alcoholic drinks, but their drinks are expensive. So it's like, okay, the food is expensive. And then parking, it's in downtown Phoenix. So I'm like, hopefully there's nothing going on so I don't have to worry about the garage space, what have you, because I'm driving. So I'm trying to get this done within an hour. So I can get down there by 6:30. I think doors open at 6. And I don't want to be sitting anywhere near the front. I'm trying not to wear anything that's going to bring attention to me. Like that. You know how comedians can be. So that's why I'm doing semi-normal. This is normal hair. Nothing, you know, extravagant or whatever. I'm not saying that's extravagant, but nothing too outlandish, like color-wise or anything like that. This is actually the Ashimary. I don't know how to say it. The video should be up by now on YouTube. Got it back in December. Had to wash it because it smelled. Whatever chemical smell, or house smell, whatever smell you want to call it, it was smelling. So I had to wash it. Tried to do it like how Kaya Rashawn does hers. It still has a slight smell to it, but it's not chemical headache smell like it was. So because of that, it's straight, because this is human hair. This is not synthetic like most of my wigs are. So I need to set my eyebrows. So yeah. So it's been sitting. I had one of them set kind of sprays, and this camera's kind of crooked. Set and wrap kind of spray lotions. I never really did that when I had hair, so I'm like, okay. But everybody seems to do that, I guess. Now I thought I had what are those curl thingies? Flex rods. I didn't have flex rods, which is fine. But I still have rollers. I keep hair things for if I ever grow my hair out. And as you see, it came in handy for doing this. And so I did that. These rollers, it's been like a week, more than a week maybe. They've been sitting in it because I haven't gone anywhere where I wanted to use them. I'm gonna put this towel on my lap. I'm wearing black jeans. They're not black jeans. Plus, when you buy them, they are jet black, pitch black. But once you wash them, they are not that black anymore. I have yet to have a pair of jeans that stay that black. I might be wearing, there's a black top right there. And apparently it's from the athletic line, Livy at Torrid. I bought it because it's soft. Apparently, I keep buying the athletic sweaters because I have another sweater that's Livy, and I'm like, I just like soft things. So apparently, that's what I'm buying. I'm using a sample of Anastasia Beverly Hills. Which one is this? We can do it that way. We're gonna put it in my hand. Let's put it on my hand because so I can control. Beverly Hills 7. This is 7. That's 7.5. We know I should have bought. That's probably too much, but I should have bought 7.5. It's on sale. Doing some weird sale at Sephora. I forgot what kind of sale it was. before they moved on to the skin event sale. Let's put that in. And okay, yeah, it's way too much in my hand. Hopefully I'm not gonna put all that on my face. And the thing I was like, I can make 8 work, but the thing is I can make 8 work if I wear a turtleneck, which I was going to wear, and I'm thinking about wearing again, even though I brought that shit up, took the tag off it. We'll see, because it's 70 something right now. It's gonna drop to like 60 something, but it's a warm winter, so like some days it's really cold. Yeah, it's way too much. Sometimes it's really cold, or Arizona cold. Other times it's warm. Like I went outside for lunch yesterday to pick up some food, and it was 75 degrees. What about the ears for once? And still, this is 7, but it's still, to me, it's looks like it's 7 point. It's not 7.5, but it's still kind of dark. And I know last time I used 7 that I wiped a lot of it off. And so about this way, it doesn't go all the way down. And I shaved my head recently, so I'm just gonna go like that. And just go near my eyebrows. I'm gonna go like that a little bit so we can get, because this lace, I don't know if you can see the lace, but it's pretty good with me tinting it or putting foundation underneath it. Okay, I'm gonna lift this one. I can't lift this one. Let's have to pull. So it seems that's the lace right there. And so that's why I kind of wanted to start with it already on, so I can already kind of make it blend, even though you can't see under here. So let's do that. And then that's pretty well. Even though, like I said, this is kind of dark. Yeah, I'm looking at it, it's kind of dark. I'm not taking it off, but we're gonna. So definitely don't need the rest of this. The children are riding their bikes, so if you hear a bunch of yelling, what have you, especially the little girl or her mother yelling at her to stay out the street. Yeah, I'm looking at how dark this is. So we're going to lighten it up. Like I said, it goes with the neck. It goes with the neck. Again, this is, says it's 7. And I know 6 wouldn't work, so I was like, hopefully the concealer will help. And she's a talker, the little girl, so y'all are gonna hear her for sure. I'll leave that out for a second. Yeah, I was like, what other hair was I gonna wear? Oh, I was gonna wear the Diana Ross hair, and as you see, I changed my mind. I'm gonna put it right here, and it tells you it's dark because I can't see it. Like I should be able to see it. There. Should I blend it out yet? Not the contour. I'm gonna do that, of course. But decided not to go with the curly hair. I still might. We'll see when I pull this out. Because I think it's the way that it is in the back, because I have no hair. If y'all saw the unboxing review one. Yeah, this is way too dark for me. Just kind of go like that. Because being this dark, it feels kind of like, well, no, it's not blackface, but I just don't like how dark it is. Okay, so that's a little better. Okay, and we're gonna nut bronzer some more, contour some more, make it work everywhere else. But yeah, like I said, I really wanted, like, it looks, it's not bad wig, it's just the whole smell and how long it took. I list my cons in that unboxing video. So I'm making it work. Okay. And then put a little right there. I was watching a video recently and they were like how to make it your winter shade work or what have you. So yeah. I'm wearing a belt because my black pants, they fit but then they don't fit, so I know I sprayed this. Like, I don't know if it's the pan. But yeah, so I'm like, okay. I was like, if the lace, I was like, I'll be in a semi-dark room, so it won't matter. Versus the bright being outside. Oh, what did I do last week? Was it? Oh, I went to, what was that? What was on Saturday? Oh, I went to Ladies' Night at Tap That. So Tap That, downtown bar, black owned, self pour, like IPA beer. I always get a cider. If they have one I like, wine, what have you. They have food as well. And I need the DJ. So so it's a really nice foundation. It's just too dark. So I'm like bringing down the concealer. And then let's try to lighten this area a little bit. I think that's their dog too. They have a dog. I think they have 2 dogs. I think when the one kid moved out, she took a dog with her. Okay. We're doing, it's been so long, I'm struggling with this. I also have the nails. I put them on last night while I was watching. It's either the First 48, Homicide New Orleans, Homicide Squad New Orleans, or Crime in Progress. Crime in Progress is a good show. That's definitely enough. If it wasn't good, I wouldn't know what it's supposed to smell like anyway. Nope, not that one. So the thing is, what I do is they have the little tabs to press on, the impress ones. Is I glue them. I put glue on my nail glue, and then I still take off the tab and push them down, so it's reinforcing the tab that's on the nail. I could have put less, obviously. And I didn't sleep well at all last night. I think I edited the unboxing video, put that up. I was like, oh, I'll just put it up during a break at work. No, I put it up 1 o'clock in the morning. And I know somebody's always up, and they all see it. She knows who she is. She's always the first one who says something. He or she, I don't know. And I'm like, somebody else see it. And they did. But yeah, I think, I remember last time I looked at the clock was at least 3:30. So, yeah, I just could not go to sleep. And then it's like my nails decided to bother me, apparently. I was like, oh, I'm about to fall asleep. And then my nails were like, my body was like, no, the nail glue, that's too much. And so I was like looking up how to fast soak them off. And they're like, no, like 15, 20 minutes minimum. I'm like, I don't want to be sitting there with my hand soaking for 15, 20 minutes. So I'm like, let me just write it out, which I'm glad I did. Because I'm like, they look nice. And I literally just put them on, so, I waited a few hours before doing anything that required me to wash my hands. I've been washing dishes with gloves for the last, I'd say more than a month or so that wasn't a problem, washing dishes. Like, it wouldn't be a day that ends in day if we didn't have a dog barking. I don't know. Contour. Got lost in there a little bit. Okay, let's blend these edges. Especially right there where that concealer is. Just going over it. Up here. And the contour. What have you together. And yes, this says whatever foundation is left, even though it was too dark. Okay. So it looks neck. It still looks a little dark, but it goes with the neck. Okay. I just realized I did not put anything on my lips because I'm like, my lips are dry. I did just brush my teeth, so that's why I was like, okay. Let's do that because my lippies are matte. And no, I'm not going with anybody to, if I happen to see somebody there that I know, okay. But the thing is, trying to coordinate with people to go to things like comedy shows, like, yeah, it depends on who the people are, because not everybody's easily coordinatable. You know, people are like, oh, I gotta check with this person, check with that person. I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, oh, he's coming this weekend? I was like, I have money. I was like, I'm about to take it, just like that. So, yeah. Not waiting on anybody, you know, just doing what I need to do. So we are going to do, and then Cat Williams is coming the end of the month. I haven't decided if I'm buying those tickets, because the tickets, I'm not willing to pay more than 100, and that's with, hopefully with tax. Hopefully, the tickets I saw, I think were like in the nosebleeds. So I'm like, okay, which is fine. Because as long as I can hear them. The thing about nosebleeds is I don't like sitting in the first couple of rows because I'm afraid of heights. So it has to be further back in the nosebleeds. And then I fixed my, because the mortgage center, whatever the heck, the Phoenix Arena, Talking Stick, Phoenix Suns, whatever it's called now, they have an app. And so I fixed whatever I needed to do with the app, hopefully, so that if I get tickets, it won't get lost in the matrix, because I was supposed to go to a Mercury game, like, I think this summer, and I didn't end up going because I couldn't get my tickets because of this new app or whatever in Ticketmaster. Because I had changed my Ticketmaster to a new email versus my old email, and it's just, and trying to talk to somebody about it and all that, it was just, yeah. Okay. Gonna be light-handed with this because this isn't my usually bronze with this, so it's a little more concentrated. So again, I don't have to do most of this because, again, the wig is gonna cover. I think I'm used to, like, okay, what if I decide not to wear a wig, kind of, which is why I keep going over places I don't have to. So kind of like up in there. This is because if there was more lace, mind you, I did not cut any lace. It came, the lace was good. Like the pre-cut was good. Because I'd be worried about some of them. Sometimes I see it and I'm like, yeah, that's, you still end up having to cut it. Okay, I'm gonna tap this on my hand. Usually I do that so I can get this nose. There's a Christmas movie on Hallmark. It's Winter Escapes month or whatever. And usually they're about, but it's the one Never Trust a Man in a Christmas Sweater, which I've seen part of the beginning. And I think I've seen maybe the end. We all know what's gonna happen. Basically, it's a dude who works too much, a lady who also kind of works too much. And they end up plans not going as planned, and so he ends up staying in her guest house, what have you. The dude in it, he's in a lot of stuff, but I didn't realize he was in stuff from back in 2020. But he's been in a lot of stuff, so I recognized him immediately. His hair is darker now. We met in December, so if you've seen We Met in December, the main dude in that, same dude in this one. And then the woman that's in this one, she's in a lot of holiday movies as well. I don't remember what her name is, unfortunately. I want to say Rachel Lindsay, but that's probably wrong. We're going in Neo, because usually, for some reason in January is when I break out Neo if I have not the year before. So we are patting on my hands. Mind you, okay, I ain't gotta do all this to go to a comedy show. Like, I was gonna wear a dress, but I'm like, no. This is like after work crowd. It's a 3-day weekend, but it's still after work crowd. Mind you, he had a show last night, which I didn't realize. But I was like, I don't want to go Saturday. I want to go, let's just go Friday. Even though part of me is like, I want to just stay home on a Friday night and after work take a nap. But the thing is, I know I won't take a nap. So I was like, I'm thinking, do I even have food in the house? I had food in the house before because, let us, do we use Zara? We're going to use Zara. Tap on my hand. That's a bit much. I don't like that much right there, but yeah, I was like, okay, because sometimes I end up, I'm like, that's way too much. See, I knew, I was like, that child is not going to listen to what her mother says. So I was like, the fact that she was letting her ride that bike, it's been her brother. The last like 2 weeks I've been riding his bike, but it hasn't been her. And I was like, she doesn't, sometimes she runs into the parking lot, and obviously, this is the blush one. No, this is foundation one. Just kind of, because that is strong to me. So of course she doesn't pay attention. Sometimes she'll like run to the car and not pay attention, obviously. So of course that's her mother yelling at her about not being where she needs to be. Because earlier she was riding with one of the other boys in the complex, and I was like, she'll be fine as long as she's with him, because he was in front. See, that's a lot. So I'm like, okay. It's still light out. You could tell summer is already coming, because usually like by 4:30 or 5 it is dark, and it hasn't been doing that for the last few weeks. So okay, as we set other stuff, bowel control, all that. Okay, I don't need concealer anymore because I'm good. Thing with nails. Let's see, I said they're glued on so I can pull things open and not be like, that's gonna come off. See, if it was yesterday, yeah, there's no way. My plans this weekend is I'm getting a pedicure, and then a massage. And I only get half massages because I can't stay still that long. And then facial. It's like the pedicure is on the side of town, and then I timed it so that it should be done. I have enough time to go all the way to the east side, which is the only time I go to the east side other than book club, is to get my facial and massage. So I had to coordinate those two to happen. Okay, I'm gonna try maybe, there's a new Huda Beauty pressed powder that people are raving about, whatever. I have this is St. Lux, which I got originally from my Ipsy subscription like a long time ago. And is that it? Okay, so I liked it. And so when they finally had it on sale, on one of the separate sales that they have of products you can buy that's separate than the bag, I was like, okay. And so I'm kind of use it to brighten. Because that Huda's like $40. And if I have this, why do I need to? Even though it looks like it'd be nice, but this is until like this some kind of sale. Mind you, I could buy it right now if I wanted to, but I'm not. Oh, did I do the top? I don't know if I did. And so I'm doing that, and now I'm gonna do under eye. And I'm not doing under eye yet because I have a new eyeliner. Okay, so let me sweep all this off. Is that brightening? It's a little brighter than it was. Y'all don't have to tell me because I can't tell. Okay. And what time is it? Yeah, I gotta leave soon. We know this hair is gonna take a minute. Okay, so while I'm doing that, I'm gonna take out these rollers while I'm waiting for that to dry. And I could be doing my lips, but we're gonna do the rollers instead. Like, what direction? Actually, I know there's a way to keep it from that little bend being in the thing, but I really don't remember how to do all that. I think it's use like toilet paper tissue, something like that. After the pandemic, like, who's wasting toilet paper? So because I really liked the curls that were in it when it first came, but like I said, because of the smell, I had to wash it, and because it was not synthetic, it wasn't going to hold those beautiful curls. Like I always say that, you know, like when I'm about to go out somewhere, like my bedroom is a war zone. But I do try to organize everything. It's like next to wherever. So it's not too crazy. Like I have all the hair stuff right there in case I need it, because I don't know what I'm going to need. Because I thought I was going to melt the hair down. And I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, I really don't need to. I have a wig band underneath because I had to take out the glueless band because one is thick and it wasn't hurting my hair. It was very uncomfortable. So I had to take that out and for this to stay on, even though it has that little drawband, the drawstring that everybody keeps talking about in all these wigs lately. I was not relying on that. And because the cap is a little big as well. No matter of time that was to happen. I think I did check my mail yesterday. I got a package yesterday. Ulta, they had the pharmacy, I want to say like 3% TXA, I'll put it up, whatever, toner. So it helps with hyperpigmentation, what have you. Finally came in the mail yesterday. It took a while before they even shipped it, and then it took a while to get from, I guess it's snowing on the east, west coast, whatever. So possibly it was delayed, I guess, because of that. Oh, she's crying. What time is it? It is about that time for her to be crying because she realizes he might not be staying. So, yeah, he gotta make some decisions if he's gonna forgo what have you. You know how the trope goes. And so I'm going to write a Christmas movie. Okay, there's more back there. So I'm definitely, I don't know that dog's fault. So the trope is always about 15 minutes before. I'm like, what is this here? That's a little girl yelling because she's always freaking yelling. Okay, yeah. Okay, is there any more in here? Nope. So let's push everything in. Yeah, little girl should be yelling. I'm like, I don't remember being like that when I was younger. I was a quiet kid, so yelling was something I definitely did not do. But like, do little girls just yell all the time? She'd be yelling and screaming like all the time. I want to say she's like 7. I don't even know. No, because no other kids seem to do that here. It's mostly her. Because there's another little girl, I swear, lives somewhere else in the building, and I don't think I've ever heard her. I think I've heard her yell once. This little girl, she doesn't just yell, she screams like loud. I don't know how those people who live on that side of the building deal with it. I'm just like, thank goodness y'all did not move them in over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my lips next. So we're trying to use up the rest of One Beauty, and you see that is yeah. We're gonna see what I can get out of that. Otherwise, I gotta back up. I'm gonna go to the backup because yeah, now it's officially gone. Which could be the Scorpio Juvia's place, but I'm actually gonna use NYX NYX Urban Cafe, I think it is. Yeah, which I swatched yesterday to see that yeah, it's because the lipstick I'm using is brown. I'm glad that the kids are playing outside though, because kids these days don't be outside. I don't know what chose them to be so outside today, but they are. So, brown. So, One Beauty. That's why the other one, One Beauty, what's left of it. There's a YouTube video that's talking about One Beauty, other than just Shanine. Somebody else has one saying about the downfall. Because, again, we haven't heard anything what's going on. But anyway, this is a matte that I bought a while. I have a red of this as well. A red lipstick as well, which I don't really wear that often. So I was like, let me use this matte because it's brown. Because for the eyeliner I'm supposed to be doing, if I have time, this is going to be something subtle. So sound like somebody about to get yelled at. So let's take that with me. So it's a brown, but it's a reddish brown. So it's like my pound cake brown, but it's, and even maybe like Central Park makeup by Mario. So nails kind of. I haven't decided on my toenails for tomorrow because I usually leave my pedicure for like 6 weeks. So if I change my nails, I have a lot of pink nails, so I'm gonna wear a lot of pink nails for Valentine's Day month or what have you. So Fenty Beauty came out with those new eyeliners. So that's what we're using. This one is in, I want to say navy. So I have this for this times when I have nails. So let's see, it looks like this. And let's see, this is the tip there. And then the cleanup tool. And so I'm gonna, because they also say warm it up, so that was also me warming it up a little bit. Let's bring it down, bring it down. This is $20. Bring it down. So that's me warming it up. Okay, and I know there's a spot right there I've been looking at. Give me 1 second. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but my nose has just been almost done, almost done. It's like her mother gives her like a centimeter or an inch, and then she takes like a mile. Cause like little girls like listen to your mother. Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It'll do. Yeah. So that's, the name will be in the description because it's like fine lines, Fenty fine lines in navy. So, and let's do what I was going to do now to under. Okay. I have hooded lids. I did watch a tutorial today and I'm like, she doesn't have hooded lids. So it's like, okay. I was going to put a little tap tap on it, but I don't have the patience for that right now. Thank you, 605, and meaning I am behind. Supposedly it's like 20 minutes to get down there, but parking. Yeah, and the show doesn't start till 7, but still. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. And everything else is good with my hair. Let me. So as we see, I don't have an actual part in here. So let's. Oh, let me do that trick they do. I can go like this. So I think because it's curled to that side, it's not going to. Yeah, because I'm feeling a little bit of hardness there. Okay. No, it's working. And then let me put a little concealer right there. Again, we're doing this while we're waiting for the Ruby Kisses again. I'm using the lighter side now. So this side, under, top. Oh, now they're doing We Met in December. So after that one, they're playing We Met in December, which is his other movie, which is cute. But towards the end, I'm like, y'all are frustrating me. Because why would, in the technological age, y'all didn't exchange social media, email, phone numbers, nothing? Yeah. So the whole gist of it is like, what the fuck was wrong with you people? Excuse my language. It's like this day and age, just that shouldn't happen. So originally I was gonna probably like separate these videos, like part 2 of the unboxings, what have you, and yeah, I think we're good. This will just be a little longer video. Put this so it doesn't get everywhere. So that was just leave-in conditioner, which I got right there on my forehead. And then they say don't put too much product in it, and so that's just leave-in conditioner really. After putting that, like I can feel like right there, because it's, again, it doesn't hurt, it's just uncomfortable. Because it's not, my head is not big enough. I don't have any hair, so yeah, that's not bad. Mind you, I haven't done my hair in a long time, so for this is how this turns out. Okay. Right there. Let's do earrings. Normally I do the earrings after I put my shirt on, but we are trying to hurry now. Even it's still covering, because I think this is a 6.5, no, 6 by 4 by 4.5, so it's not a 7 by 6. Because like right there, it's kind of pushing my ears. You can see that there. But that's also my wig grip is right there as well. So it's sitting on that. So it's probably what it is. So let me get this so this look isn't ruined. Let's put a little powder there. Let's put the brightening one. They like to throw rocks. I think that's the boy. It could be the girl though, because she be doing stuff too. But usually the boys that are throwing rocks or hitting that. It's a transformer, that's what it is. When I was a kid, we used to sit on the transformers, and I guess they still do that, but these kids will throw these huge rocks, and I'm like, where are you finding these rocks? Okay, so let's put on the shirt, if we're going on with that shirt. So that is the outfit, and yeah. Okay, let's glasses test. So yeah, it's not as smooth, but it's because one wig grip is right there. But yeah, need to take my lens cleanser. But yeah, so this is Andrea with hair. You see me with hair, but this is human hair. It kind of, Yeah, okay. Like I said, go like that. Still, it's because I have my hair shaved. But otherwise, oh, let's see the back. I haven't even looked at the back. So, okay. So, I'm off to see Akash. Have a good weekend.